So it's saying that if I've got some function, right? If I've got some function, f of x, think of that. Remember when I had this thing here, right? I had there, and I went like that, and then I went like that, right? And I had f of x there. Well, think of this now as the f of x, right? In other words, think of that as a derivative of something or other. Think of that as a derivative of something or other, right? So I'm saying this here is a derivative of something. Well, the area under the curve is equal to the primitive function of that minus at b, at the higher value, minus the primitive function of the lower value. All right? This will become clearer, I promise. Okay, so, right. Now, to find a primitive function, there's a couple of methods, but the simplest method, right? The integral from a to b of x to the n is equal to, and they write it like this, x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 from b to a. And that is x, I beg your pardon, sorry, it's b to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 minus a plus 1 over n plus 1. And that's one of the ways to find an integral. If you look at the original if you look at your reference sheet, the official one, they are basically talking about the very first integral there on the second page, right? These are what's known as the standard integrals, right? And originally, before they started giving you this, they used to give you that. And that was the only formulas you were given in 2-unit maths. And they are known as the standard integrals. Anyway, so That's the simplest of the integrals. So, for example, now we're going for time.
So 924.
So we've got 9:45. Okay, well, actually, we're doing all right. Okay. So, example 1. I want the integral from 3 to 4 of 2x plus 1 dx. All right, now, what you need to think about is what equation, what function would give me a derivative of 2x, right? Well, the answer is x squared. So that is x squared plus x, right? Do you see? The derivative of that thing is that, and the derivative of that thing is 1, right? From 4 to 3, that's how it's written.
Wasn't it 3 to 4?
Well, 3 to 4, 4 to 3. The higher number up the top and the lower number down the bottom, that's all. Okay, well that is 4 squared plus 4 minus 3 squared plus 3. Which is what, 1620 minus 9 plus 3 is 12, so 20 minus 12, so 8 square units. And that is an exact value, right? Rather than trapezoidal rule or Simpson's rule give you approximations, that is exact. Right? What sort of function is 2x plus 1? What is it? What does it look like? 2x plus 1. If I graph that, that's not a parabola. What sort of thing?
Is it just a straight line?
It is a straight line. It's a straight line. And it goes through the one. There, okay? And the gradient of that is 2 over 1. Right? And what we've just worked out, right, is that between 3, what we've just worked out here is that between 3 and, I haven't drawn this very well, but we have just worked out what that area is. Take a photo of